Temperatures have dropped nearly 30 degrees in some spots, so it's like, hello, winter.
Right? I know.
Welcome back. So here's the deal. We've got a lot of cold air that is diving in essentially from Canada, and this is a cold air that is going to drive our forecast for the next couple days. It just happens to be peaking for today. So right now it is dry. It is going to be partly cloudy this morning. You've got a little bit of morning sunshine in the forecast, but a lot of clouds and a lot of cold. Wind chill right now is 17 in Worcester and 26 in Boston. So that cold and wind together, not a very fun combination. You can see we've got all day temps in the 30s, all day wind chills in the 20s in the Boston area. And yeah, even though you've got that little glimpse of sunshine, lots of clouds in the forecast. And with those clouds, we could see an isolated flurry. Check out these temperatures this week. Normal high is 53. We are going to stay below average for the rest of the week. Let's send it over to Catherine. Yeah, I mean, start your car early, warm it up if you can. We've got below average temperatures today. We've got winds gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour. Even the chance for an isolated flurry, though most of you will stay dry for today. So bus stop forecast, I mean, temperatures this morning are like 20, 25 degrees cooler than they were yesterday at this time. So we've got all day 30s. Grab that hot cup of coffee, a warmer jacket for today as well. Hopefully you'll see just a little bit of morning sun before those clouds take over. But you can see we're looking at those upper 30s. So temperatures really trapped for today. The lucky spots will hit about 40 degrees, and that is well below average. Now, temperatures tomorrow, maybe not quite as bad, but still looking quite chilly, still below average in the mid-40s, and we're still looking mostly cloudy as well. So there's not a ton of sun in the forecast. Over the next couple of days, we've just got this cold air that's draining in locally, a lot of energy in the atmosphere as well, and it's a setup that is conducive to clouds popping up. We've also got some lake effect snow showers that we continue to track. Most of those will stay focused well into New York, but some of them will bump into the mountains here from the Berkshires into the Green Mountains, and trouble getting up and over the mountains. So we could have a couple isolated flurries here and there this afternoon, but most of you will be dry. Overnight tonight, we actually see some brief clearing, and then tomorrow the clouds are back, the chance for a sprinkle or a flurry, especially in the morning, return as well, and conditions just kind of looking a little gloomy for the next couple of days. You can see real limited snow chances somewhere like Pittsfield in the Berkshires could see an inch or so of snow. Same up to the Green and White Mountains out closer to the lakes. We've got the potential for 6 inches plus where there's lake effect snow bands set up. But locally, we're just looking at kind of minor chances, which means isolated showers, if anything. For the next couple of days, shower chances then pop again on Sunday. And the thing about Sunday is it looks like it's going to be somewhat cool in the morning. So if the timing and the temperatures work out, we could actually see a brief wintry mix before a flip to rain on Sunday. And that's definitely something that we're going to want to watch closely. That is our next possible weather alert, and the next thing that should be on your radar. 7-day forecast with the weekend always in view is breezy and cool today, but below average temperatures continue all weekend long.
They need to bundle up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's going to be pretty chilly out there. So the weather from your window looks pretty good right now. This is a live look at the Zakin Bridge right now, and you can see we've got that little sliver of orange sky up above. And we'll start with a little bit of sunshine, but we've already got some active winds, and that means 35 feels like 26. So we've got wind chills that we're watching. In fact, wind chills are in the teens right now out in Worcester, where you can see as well we're getting a little break of sunshine. The winds today will be active from the start, but will tend to peak around the time of the evening commute. So you can see at 5 p.m. winds gusting 30 to about 40 miles per hour, maybe even a little bit stronger than that down on the Cape and the Islands. I don't think we're going to get a lot of wind damage, but it's just going to be really wind-blown today. The winds also driving that cold air over the Great Lakes, and since the lake water is a little warmer this time of year, we tend to see these lake effect snow bands set up. We've got lake effect snow showers right now across New York and Pennsylvania, and a little bit of that snow is going to bump into the Berkshires and the Green Mountains, and we could even see a stray flurry wander on through today. Most of you stay dry, just don't be caught off guard if you see 1 or 2 flakes. We briefly clear out tonight, and then we're just back on track with mostly cloudy skies again tomorrow. Little Cape and southeastern Mass, quick sprinkle. Otherwise, another flurry isn't totally out of the question for the day tomorrow. So today, favoring mostly cloudy, cold and windy conditions. Couple flurries here and there. High temperature 39, and that's going to be the case pretty much across southern New England. We're not going to have a huge range in temperatures. Overnight tonight, we drop down to about 32 with brief clearing, and I'll give you 45 tomorrow, which sounds nice compared to today, but it is still kind of chilly. The next bigger weather maker that we have is expected on Sunday. This is our next storm that should be on your radar, next possible weather alert, especially if it comes in early enough with cool enough temperatures. That could give us a little brief wintry mix before a flip over to rain on Sunday. It's not going to be cold enough for a lot to stick or to be talking a ton of accumulation, but I do think this is something that we're going to want to watch for your Sunday plans. Should move out on Monday. I've just left the slight chance for a lingering
Tuesday morning, everybody. Veterans Day. Appreciate you being with us now at 7 o'clock. I'm Gene Levanche.
And I'm Nicole Gabe, and we are waking up to some really cold temperatures. I mean, Shiri, you were telling us all about it. We're prepared, but it's still a shock to the system,
Absolutely.
I would say.
It is. I mean, this is like a 25-degree drop from where we were yesterday. So it is like, whoa, different season that we're waking up to this morning for sure. Temperatures right now are on the cold side. We've got enough cold air moving over the Great Lakes that we've got some bands of lake effect snow showers that we're watching out in New York, a couple flurries out in the Berkshires as well. Currently forecast is pretty dry for today. It's just really cold and windy, and that means the wind chill is 19 in Worcester and 24 in Boston, and you just barely improve. We will see some breaks of sunshine this morning. Clouds take over again this afternoon. See how temperatures are in the 30s all day? Well, wind chills will stay in the 20s from start to finish today as well. So that's going to have you dressing for winter if you want to be comfortable outside, if you've got some Veterans Day plans that you're going to be going out to today. After this, temperatures do go up a little bit for the rest of the week, but they do stay below that normal high of 53. It's going to be a pretty chilly week. Catherine? We've got below average temperatures, gusty winds. We could even see an isolated flurry today. As you're getting ready to leave the house for work and school, I would suggest going with a hot cup of coffee today. It's all day 30s. Go a little warmer with that jacket as well. High temperatures stuck in the 30s for many, many of you. At most, I'm seeing like 40, 41 degrees. And of course, the wind chill is going to be about 10 degrees lower than that. Overall, skies look mostly cloudy today, tomorrow as well. At least we recover by a couple degrees as we're going to be back in the mid 40s for your Wednesday plans. But today, right now, this is what we have on tap. You can see some snow showers, New York, Pennsylvania, some lake effect snow there. We've got a couple flurries getting into the Berkshires. Overall, today, you're going to see the clouds take over. It's going to be mostly cloudy, mostly dry for today after a little bit of morning sunshine. We've also got the best chance for any kind of light snow accumulation in the Green Mountains as well as the Berkshires, maybe the White Mountains as well. But locally, you can see a couple dots on the map. That is that chance for some flurries as we move into late morning and afternoon. Overnight tonight, we get brief clearing, and then tomorrow, it's another similar weather pattern. A lot of clouds around, little sprinkle on the Cape, little flurry elsewhere, but it barely adds up. It's just not going to be very much. As far as the snowfall forecast goes, you can see a couple inches fresh snow expected in the mountains from the Berkshires to the north and the west. Highest snow totals are going to be coming out of areas like New York, though, closer to those lake effect snow showers. So chance for precip here locally. We're going kind of low today, tomorrow, and Thursday, and that is essentially the chance for a couple isolated here and there sprinkles or flurries. Again, it's not a huge deal, but don't be shocked if you see it. Chances will jump as we get into Sunday, which is our next possible weather alert that should be on your radar. And if it plays out like this, it's going to be cold enough for a very brief wintry mix in the morning and then a transition to rainfall locally. It doesn't mean that we would get a wintry mix everywhere, but that is something that we're going to want to watch. Of course, it's way too soon to like hone in on the areas that we're seeing that. When we're talking the forecast days 5, 6, 7, there's so much wiggle room in the forecast. So we're going to want to watch that, monitor that. Telling you now, that could be our next weather alert. But for the meantime, get ready for a cold, mostly cloudy, and at times blustery forecast this week.
You asked us yesterday if we would prefer a gross and muggy day yesterday compared to today, which is really cold but sunny. I stand by mine. I would rather have today. What about you? You said,
you know, I like the temperatures, but I do like the sunshine.
It's the sun. Yeah, you need a little sunshine.
So we've only got sun for the morning hours today. But
oh, okay, never mind.
But it's something.
But I did ask that, and I don't know if I'm with you or not. Like this temperature range, I would take cold and clear, but as we start like dipping into the teens, I'm like, I'm out. I'm out. It's too cold. Hey, this is what we've got though, because this cold air is rolling over the Great Lakes, which are a warmer body of water. It's triggering some lake effect snow showers, and you can see those fingers, those bands of snow that are stretching across areas like New York, bumping into the mountains here in western New England. So the Berkshires expecting some light snow during the day today. We don't have any precipitation right now, but you might see a little flurry at some point today. Wind chills are in the teens and 20s, so it's cold, but this is the moment to get your sunshine fix. So cold and partly sunny right now. Clouds take over, and you can see the game plan is all day 30s, wind chills in the 20s. and mostly cloudy skies. As far as forecast highs go, it gets a little bit better for the rest of the week, but these are all below average. Normal high 53. We're going to stick with 40s for the rest of the week.
Shiri Spear is here, and you know there's a lot of those ceremonies coming up, especially at 11 o'clock. It's going to be really cold out there.
Yeah, it's going to be raw. It's going to be a bit better. Yeah, because of the cold and because of the wind as well. And both of those things are going to remain intact all day. So you can see right now we've got a lot of snow out to our west. Some of that is going to filter into the Berkshires and the mountains of New England. Locally, we only have the smallest chance for a little flurry this afternoon. Right now, it's just all about the partly cloudy skies. We've got wind chills in the teens and 20s. I wish I had big improvements for you. It's going to feel like this most of the day, and you can see it right here with our day planner. We've got temperatures in the 30s, wind chills in the 20s because of the blustery conditions, and mostly cloudy skies overall. Any kind of flakes we get out there today, there's no price to pay. I don't have a snow map for you locally, but again, you might see a couple of those out and about. Temperatures from here do get a little warmer for the rest of the week, but this is all below average. Catherine?